Iran is boycotting the World Cup because America has refused to give the team visas to be able to play in the World Cup next year. And Iran doubled down. They said the reason they've pulled out of the World Cup is due to, quote, an issue unrelated to the sport. Basically, they don't like the US now. But you need to know this actually comes a week after the head of the Iranian Football Federation was refused a visa to visit the US to talk with FIFA about the World Cup. Obviously, at the moment, Iranians are not allowed to visit the US. They can't get visas, mainly because Trump fears that they're terrorists. But there was meant to be an exception for world sporting events like the World Cup and people involved in that. But it seems like the US President Trump doesn't care about this, and this definitely isn't the first time that he's signaled that Iran won't be allowed to visit the US to play. Now, technically speaking, Iran could get around this. The World Cup is still taking place in Mexico and Canada, both the countries that Iran is allowed to visit, and I'm sure Iran would play in those countries instead of the US. However, regardless of that, out of principle, Iran has withdrawn from the World Cup now, and they said that they're going to be boycotting it, simply because of this move by the US. You should know that FIFA, who hosts the World Cup, has said they're speaking to the US President Trump, and they've got a very close relationship with him, and they're trying to sort something out here so that the Iranian football team can play. However, at the end of the day, it's still up to the US President Trump whether he issues the visas for the Iranian national football team or not. And it seems like Iran won't be playing because now they've said that they're going to boycott it because of what the US is doing. But you can leave me a follow for some more global news like this.